feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't run away.
Nicki Minaj talking about Lil Kim. I guess I could do that. Apparently Nicki Minaj is taking a break from music or something of the sort. Where is it? Nicki Minaj says, can't even just put your feet up and just suck some cock no more. Relax and be on vacation. I'm deleting all apps until 2035. Whoever's still alive by that date, I'll hit you from my new line. Hold your head. Okay, now this is her jumping in her husband's arms, going on to their private jet. And, yep, there we go. Okay, I guess that's why someone would say, bro ain't even making up the steps holding her. And I guess she wanted to prove that nigga wrong. Yeah. Okay, cool. She did. I seen her like send out this like lengthy tweet. And essentially she's been rolling around with Waka Flocka's mom on her tour, Deb Antney. And apparently Deb had an interview where Deb basically said that, you know, in the work that she's been doing with Nicki, she was trying to set up Nicki Minaj to possibly squash her beef with Lil Kim, because she wanted her to bring out Lil Kim and Foxy Brown. Nicki still hates Lil Kim, and she did a lengthy response to Deb's Antney interview. And by the way, let me play Deb Antney statement first.
Ever be willing to try to get her to sit down with possibly Cardi B and Lil Kim to try to amend their differences? I would love to see that. I would love to see them all come together.
I think that we all would love to see that, but people would have to be willing to do that. And to be perfectly honest with you, she's going to kill me for even saying this, but I did reach out to Kim.
Okay.
And
it's just
so I think that.
Would you ever be willing to try to get her to sit down with?
Okay. Now, Nicki Minaj responded promptly to that. She said, Deb, isn't it funny how you left out the biggest part of the story? Gag City, second leg tour in the U.S. begins September. Next stop, Italy. Previous stop, Morocco. Almost 200K beautiful people came out. I didn't ask you to do a damn thing. You told me after the fact, and I screamed on you and told you if you reach out to people that you're, now that you're being seen around me, they'll think it's coming from me. So never to do that again without discussing with me first. I said I'd never want that. And that now she think that message came from me, which is not cool. Okay, Pink Friday, blah, blah, da, da, da. She's naming her stats in the middle of it. She said, so yeah, you laughed it off and said her and Foxy should come out. And I said, no, I'd only want Foxy to come out on stage with me. She's like family to me. No disrespect. God bless everyone and our children. Let's do our thing and thank God for life. Stop using my name for clickbait in 2024. We get it. I'm that bitch. Then it says, how dare you? Interviews? Chai. Whoa-wee. This world, man. This world. Love yourself deeply. Okay. Nicki Minaj ain't down to squash her beef with Lil Kim. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not mad at it. Again, I think there's a lot of things cyclical that comes back around. I think Nicki gets age shamed a bit, and that's what she used to do to Lil Kim. However, her issues with Lil Kim, again, I don't know the full context of it, but I'm not mad at somebody who said, man, I'm not sending no hate to that woman, but I don't want to be cool with her. We don't got to have a kumbaya moment. We don't have to have okay, let's bring him out on stage. We don't have to have that type of moment. And I'm completely fine with Nicki Minaj having that opinion, right? I'm pretty sure that Lil Kim is in her own world at this point. She don't necessarily need Nicki Minaj, nor do Nicki Minaj need her. I think we got to stop normalizing people having to give some type of fairy tale story ending. No, sometimes people don't get along, and the best way to move forward is to leave that person out of your life, or just leave that person out of your story. You know what I mean? So clearly that's what Nicki's choosing to do. I don't see Nicki still dissing her. I don't see her still talking about Nicki. So if Nicki's spirit don't agree with it and don't want to be cool with her, I'm cool with it. You know what I mean? You don't gotta. And also, I think Nicki probably looks at it like this, like, you know, Lil Kim's a legend, of course, but like, Nicki's still relevant in the now. I think that she might be like, man, I'm not trying to help that woman get back in the now conversation. She's a legend overall, but no, I'm good. Again, you can't be mad at Nicki. And also, I think Deb, even though I think her talking about writing that long ass message to Deb was her just trying to smoke signal to Lil Kim if she thought that she was down with it. Like, no, I'm not. But I think that's the respect she has for Deb. I think anybody else is fired. Anybody else would get fired by Nicki instantly. But her and Deb has a long-standing relationship from back in the, you know what I mean, the hanging around 10, 17 days and Deb Antney's situation with that. So I think that's why she kind of gives her some grace, even though she called her out like, yo, please, like, be careful. You're with me now. Anything you say, they're going to think you're talking for me, which half of these bitches I don't fuck with. So, hey, Nicki's the boss. You got to let it rock. You know what I'm saying? All right. Alrighty then. On YouTube, please, I want you to do me a favor real quick, man. On the King Akademiks page, we're like 10 subscribers away from 821,000. So I want you guys to hit that subscription button. If you guys do want to talk in the chat and you can't talk and you've just been watching, all you got to do is make an account on YouTube, hit the subscription button to the King Akademiks channel. We also go live on here. We do have the Academy channel back as well, or not back, but we have that. We just haven't used it. And we're of course on Rumble and Twitch. Chat. I think we did 7 hours today. I think that's a good time. I'll call it a day today. Whatever develops over tonight when it comes to this whole Rick Ross situation, I'm gonna also reach out to Sam Sneak and see what's up. We'll probably get more information on that tomorrow, and also just see how all this stuff develops. Honestly, like I'm kind of Kendrick and Draked out, but still, it's kind of what people still want to talk about. It. We've been beating the same horse dead, but somehow it keeps waking back up on some Julio Fulio shit. So we'll see what it is, man. Anyway, chat, I do love y'all. I will talk to y'all later, and yeah, I hope I think I read all the relevant stuff. Yeah, chat. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Maybe a little bit later, or maybe a little bit earlier. Either one. Maybe we probably do an earlier time, right? Like, I don't know. Let me start maybe at noon to 6, noon to 5, probably something like that. All right, chat. Peace. Catch y'all tomorrow.